Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mercurio project. Reason I'm making this video today is particularly about a nasty habit I have, particularly when it comes to my schoolwork. So I've mentioned before that I have like this weird form of OCD I have makes me plan things, and if things don't go the specific way I want them to, I kind of freak out and have like analysis paralysis. So when it comes to my schoolwork, mixed with my martial arts training, my workout routine, my job, just normal human everyday activities like cleaning your house, making time to be a good partner or have time for your partner and stuff like that. In my brain, I imagine that the assignments I have to do will take forever, right? Like in my brain, I imagine the assignment's going to take 5 hours to do, and I end up putting it off for a really long time. And that's I don't know if that's a symptom of like, what I think it is that it starts off as OCD and I have like a bad response to it, which then creates anxiety, which then leads to me procrastinating. Whenever I want you guys to know that whenever I give this advice or I say my piece, it is not because I'm some kind of like guru who has risen above my issues. All right, I'm in here with you guys. Like, this sucks. Okay, I am definitely not perfect. I'm struggling. So anyway, it's finals week and I'm cramming finishing up basically every single essay that I've had to do over the course of the semester, because they're all due at the end of the semester, and I put them all off like an idiot. And I've been doing all my missing schoolwork basically since 10 a.m. when I got off work. And it's like 8:30 now, almost 9. So that's like what? Like 10 hours. I've been basically doing essays for 10 hours, you know? And I think it's so funny that it would be much easier. It would have been much easier for me to just spend the like 2.5 hours doing the assignment then than doing it 10 hours now, right before it's freaking due. It's funny how the brain works that way, you know? And this is something I struggle with all the time. I don't know why I do this. I think partially it's because I make the issue so much larger in my brain. And that's the thing with, like, I think it was Epictetus that says, like, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. And that definitely applies to the situation that I'm in. It sucks, you know? I think the whole point of the Mercurio project is to be the person that I want to be, right? My idealized self. And part of that idealized self is, not putting off stuff and just getting the work done. And when I do stuff like this, it makes me feel really, really crappy knowing that I put this off so long, and such an easy, insignificant task could have been done instead of making this huge monstrous thing. So when I make like I said, when I make these videos, like, I'm a hypocrite, you know what I mean? I don't think that I'm 100% doing everything that I say. I should, that's the whole point, right? But reality is a lot harder than that. And I think, that acknowledging that and accepting that is the first step. Now, I will say that I have made some progress towards not avoiding, but a good way to cope. So I have this app called Trident Mindset, and I listen to it in the morning. It's got like, self-improvement lessons or whatever. Not a sponsor, but I do think it's great. And if you're into that stuff, maybe you should use it. And it's broken. Basically, it's 12 different modules. Each module has 30 lessons in it for a month. So it's like a year worth of lessons, right? The one that I'm on right now is on micro goals. And basically, it's dealing with how can you manage these big tasks. So for me, what's been working so far is I will work incredibly hard and intense for 20 minutes, and then I'll take a break. And that break should be something that can be easily measurable and concludes easily. So for me, it was a walk around the block, maybe 2 blocks, just to get like some extra time and extra rest in, and then I go right back into it. And usually when I do my assignments, I'm burnt out after 2.5 hours, but because I was doing this 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off, 20 minutes on, 20 minutes on break, 20 minutes on break, 20 minutes on break, I was able to do all this for 10 hours straight. I mean, really, I know that I'm saying that I messed up and that I am not doing what I say I should do, which is true, but this has definitely helped. It's a tough one. It's finals week. You know what I mean, guys? It's finals week, so I'm just completely burnt out. But yeah, I guess my point is that, like I always say, the solutions are simple, but they're never easy. It's a lot easier to say to do something than to actually do it. And I guess that's also the whole point, is that I'm not gonna tell you guys that I'm like some Superman that's completely perfect. Like I stink, man. I suck sometimes. And that's the whole point of it, right? Is to acknowledge when you suck and to try to work on those mistakes. So with that said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Break down your tasks into manageable pieces, the best that you can, whatever works for you. And don't put stuff off until the last minute like I'm doing currently. Peace. Have a good one.